Hello guys, I am V. Sai Srinivas of ninth class from MathMan. So today I am going to explain today's editorial, so let's get started. So today our editorial's name is In Bad Faith. State intimidation of protesting groups cannot serve as a substitute for political dialogue. So for a thing which is said by a political leader, it can't be opposed by just doing protests by the states. So it is not such a serious matter. The NIA's decision to summon people associated with the ongoing farmers' agitation as witnesses in a sedition case is definitely out of the ordinary, even if not entirely surprising. So, the NIA took a decision of calling the people who are related to the ongoing farmer protest. So, they are called as witnesses for now, and this case is not an ordinary one. So, it is not even entirely surprising, but it is something special. Punjabi actor Deep Sidhu and farmers leader Baldev Singh Sirsa are among 40 people it has summoned in connection with a fresh case registered on December 15, 2020 against Sikhs for Justice, a US based organization that is banned by India. Others summoned include functionaries of Khalsa Khalsa Aid, a Sikh charity that provided material support to agitating farmers and those who organized a community kitchen for them. The insinuation of the NIA in the very act of summoning them as witnesses follows statements by BJP leaders that link the agitation of Khalistani separatism. So, a case was registered against Sikhs by a US based organization on December 15, 2020. So, that organization was banned by India. So, the leader of the farmer protests and a actor who is supporting them have been summoned and were regarded as witnesses by the court. So, and also some functionaries of the Khalsa Aid, which is a Sikh charity that providing goods and food for the farmers protesting, are also summoned and regarded as witnesses. So this term witnesses used by the court or the NIA is agitating the BJP leaders who are also linked to the separatism of the Khalistani. Law officers of the government told the Supreme Court last week that anti national forces that had infiltrated the protests were misleading the farmers. So, the court stated that some law officers told to the court that some people who have resentment towards India had infiltrated the group of farmers in the protest and they are causing riots and misleading the farmers. This portrayal of critics of the government policy as either misled and ignorant of anti national actors forecloses all possibility of an honest dialogue with them. So, the criticism which is done by the government has now made the farmers either ignorant or they are being misled. So, the chances of them being honest are very less. That may not be an unintended outcome for the government that has never been enthusiastic about consultative processes. In this instance, the government and the court proffer dialogue with protesters while agencies employ intimidatory measures against them. Some, some agencies are taking measures which are against the farmer products, and also the government and the court are offering a proper and pleasant discussion. So, if the misled or if it continues and the farmers are further misled, the Indian government might expect an unintended outcome. So, it must be taken care. If we go further, efforts to undermine the legitimacy of political actors opposed to the government have required a predictable pattern. So, the efforts which were done to defame the political actors have been opposed by the people and the government and to the government. So, they had found a pattern of this. Its critics are routinely labeled anti national by social media trolls and functionaries of the ruling BJP. Investigations follow often by central agencies, the NIA and Enforcement Directorate. So, the investigations are done by the central agencies such as the NIA, the Enforcement Directorate, and others too. So, they have kept an eye on the social media and also the functionaries of the BJP party. So, the BJP leaders and also the social media stating the acts which were done by the government as anti national. The, the state responses to agitators in Kashmir, Bhima Koregan, and during the protests against the Citizenship Act have been heavy handed. That probably is the message that the government wants to convey to all dissenters, current and prospective. It will not feel restrained by principles, federalism, or democratic norms in putting down protests. So they are not going to follow any democratic norms or any other legitimate ways to stop the protests. So they don't feel controlled by the rules of the federalism. So in the current perspective, the government wants to convey a message to all the haters. So the some people have been protesting against the special status given to Kashmir and also the Citizenship Amendment Act. So this is kinda like those only. So that's it guys. Thank you.